In the harsh 1900s, Russia was suffering from a tyrannical monarchy which was dealing with economical inadequacies. These inadequacies stemmed from World War I, in which the Russian Empire maintained huge losses against the Germans. Many of its people either died or lived in poverty. Then, in 1917, a pivotal moment happened which led to the rise of the USSR. The Bolsheviks seized power in 1917, driven by economic institutions' failures. Due to the resentment of their government, many people revolted, and these revolutions were rarely successful. However, this marked the birth of the USSR, reshaping most of the world's economic and political landscape, as a new nation was born through the union of several other countries, creating a large superpower that changed political and economical ideals. Prior to the revolutionary events of 1917, the vast expanse of Russia was under the rule of Tsar Nicholas II, holding the title of the monarch and reigning as the king of the nation. This historical period was marked by an economic crisis, by the prevalence of inadequate political institutions that failed to address the pressing needs of the population. The consequences of these deficient institutions echoed across the landscape, giving rise to widespread food shortages, rising inflation rates, and poverty. The cumulative impact of these adversities pushed the citizens of Russia to the brink, creating a sense of discontent and resentment among the masses. The effect of economic hardships and political dissatisfaction laid the groundwork for the transformative events that would unfold in 1917, ultimately reshaping the course of Russian history. The challenges faced by Russia triggered several uprisings, although most of them faced setbacks. However, a significant shift occurred in 1917 when the Bolshevik group strategically aligned with workers, soldiers, and sailors, forming a powerful alliance. The collaboration laid the groundwork for a pivotal moment in history. On the night of October 25, 1917, the Bolsheviks, led by influential figures like Vladimir Lenin and Leon Trotsky, orchestrated a well-planned operation in Petrograd, previously known as St. Petersburg. This operation involved the calculated takeover of key locations in the city, marking a crucial turning point in the Russian narrative. It was during this transformative night that the Bolshevik group successfully seized control, ushering a new era as they established the Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic. This pivotal moment not only shifted the power dynamics, but also fundamentally transformed the socio-political landscape of Russia, leaving a lasting impact on its history. In the turbulent and challenging year of 1918, a fierce civil war unfolded, setting the Red Army in direct opposition to the White Army. Responding to the internal disorder, the Bolsheviks acted by establishing the Workers' and Peasants' Red Army. On the opposing side, the White Army came together from multiple different groups, opposing the Bolshevik Party. Notably, the White Army found support from the Allies, who aimed to put a stop to the spread of communism. Despite the backing of the Allies, the course of conflict shifted, and by the year 1922, the Red Army emerged victorious. This important turning point in history marked a decisive shift in power, was officially recognized through the signing of the Treaty of Rapallo. This treaty played a crucial role in shaping the post-war landscape and solidifying the outcomes of the conflict. In the transformative year of 1922, the Bolsheviks sought to forge a more unified and cohesive union, leading to the treaty's inception that laid out the foundation for the creation of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, commonly known as the USSR. This historic agreement was officially signed on December 30th, 1922, and involved the participation of key entities, including the Ukrainian SSR, Belarusian SSR, Transcaucasian SFSR, and the collaborative effort of these Soviet republics culminated into the establishment of the USSR, the formation of the largest and most influential republic in the world. This significant political party was set to be led by the visionary leader, Lenin, marking the pivotal moment in the post-revolutionary landscape as the USSR embarked on its journey as a unified and powerful force on the global stage. Following their initial consolidation of power, the Bolshevik group worked to centralize control in the Soviet Union. They did so by removing political opponents and establishing a one-party system led by the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. This not only streamlined decision-making, but also made the Communist Party the main political force. The elimination of rivals was a crucial part of this strategy, suppressing and reinforcing the Bolshevik authority. At the same time, the adoption of a one-party system became a defining feature in the political landscape, simplifying the government and concentrating power within the Communist Party. These moves were pivotal in shaping the Soviet Union's political direction, creating a time where a single party dominated the political scene in the entirety of Russia. The fall of the Russian Empire laid the groundwork for the ascent of the Bolshevik Party to power through a complex and sophisticated time in history. The downfall of the empire was catalyzed through a series of factors, including economic hardships, widespread discontent among citizens, and political instability. The fall of the Russian Empire was inevitable, as its flaws were quite clearly shown. The autocratic rule of the royal family led to multiple revolutions and the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II, leaving an opening of power among the government. This power vacuum was burdensome to fill by the acting government, leading the Bolshevik Party, led by Vladimir Lenin, to capitalize on the opportunity to take power after the October Revolution and capture of key cities. As a result, this led to the formation of communism in Russia, which would later become a political and economic superpower.